What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and we're here with Chris Huggins, Director at Generation Uranium. Pleasure to have you on today, Chris. How you doing?
Fantastic. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate having us on. We're excited to be here and share a little bit about what's exciting with Generation Uranium.
Yes, excited to be chatting. So can you start by giving us a brief introduction to Generation Uranium, along with telling us a bit more about the company?
Sure. The company itself, new organization. We've put together a very tight, very strong capital structure. We only have 24.5 million shares out. We've got a strong balance sheet. We've got a very low market cap at this point, and probably one of the most prospective and exciting projects in the Thiloin Basin. We're right next door to Yath Resources' Angalac resource and project, in which they're spending millions of dollars, very advanced 40 million pound uranium deposit that's already there. And we're on a property that's enjoyed over 5 million in previous investment by prior operators. And we're just really excited about the opportunity for us to really advance this project quickly and share with the market what we can do.
For sure. So the company recently commenced trading on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange.
Yes,
What
sir.
strategic advantages do you foresee this listing bringing to the company and its shareholders?
From our side, it's about exposure, getting access to a larger base of retail investors, getting access and being able to share our message to a broader audience, and having that audience be able to invest in a project we think has just tremendous upside and a really exciting potential to it.
For sure, that makes total sense to me. So you recently
Yep.
announced the upsizing of a private placement and the closing of $1 million in the first tranche. How do you plan to allocate these additional funds to support the company's growth and exploration and activities?
Yeah. So the exciting thing, what we're going to be doing with the funds is really put money into the ground, and that is 100% our primary focus. With all the prior work that's been done, we have a deep understanding of the opportunity on the project. There have been some samples that were between 2 and up to 10% uranium boulders that were discovered on surface. Prior drilling had identified, and all of the holes had hit uranium, but there is further seismic work that was done that identified the unconformity, which is where uranium in this scenario really sits. And all of the prior drilling hadn't hit that unconformity layer, which is really exciting for us. With the advantage of having the Angalac deposit right next door, they have a camp in place, they have a airport in place, they have a landing strip. So there's, for us to be able to get onto the ground in a very cost-effective manner. We're hoping, obviously, to be able to leverage some of those resources and work with ATHA to really advance and develop this project as quickly as possible.
So let's talk about your exploration program. So the company is set to begin an exploration program on its wholly owned Yath project in Nunavut. Can you share more details about this project and its potential impact on your company's resource base?
It's tremendous. I mean, the plan of what we did here is really very simple. As I said, with there's close to $5 million of prior work that's done on the project. Advanced seismic work, drilling's been done. There's a lot of groundwork that's already had tremendous samples that had, as I said, from 2 to up to 10% uranium in those. Without the drilling, they're a 10,000 meter program on a $40 million uranium deposit. They're right on the border to us. They're the structural trends that their deposit sits on trend right across onto our property. So we know there's just the upside in multiple areas on this property, and it's 85 square kilometers of ground that we have access to. There's lots of areas for us to explore, lots of exciting areas for us to really develop the story, and in a number of different areas. So that's, for us, really the most exciting piece about what we're able to do, and we're looking forward to be able to do this year.
So the company has successfully closed several private placements in the past few months. What factors do you attribute to your ability to attract and secure these investments?
It comes down to our asset. Asset's the key. We sit right next to a major deposit with a proven operator. We have a very tight capital structure, and for that, it's been very attractive to investors to be able to come in. We've been oversubscribed in our private placements, and we're just taking enough so that we can really get to work on the ground and really show what we've got here.
So with the extension of the hold period on financing aimed at fostering long-term value creation, what are the key long-term goals and milestones Generation Uranium aims to achieve in the next few years?
From our side, the goal is to move fast. With the recent ban of Russian uranium imports into the US, it's a tremendous game changer for the uranium market. The uranium market in and of itself is, I think, fundamentally different than it ever has been. It's truly seen as a green resource. It's a complementary resource to solar and wind. As we pivot away and other markets outside of Canada pivot away from coal and gas, nuclear is truly the one other green major source of electricity that we're going to need to move forward. So with all of that, there's the long-term value and the long-term opportunity within the industry is truly second to none. There's a lot of people within and outside of the industry that are extraordinarily bullish on it, and we believe the asset that we have, the extremely low market cap in relation to our next door neighbors, with such a tremendous asset. We see just a tremendous upside for investors now and as we grow and develop this asset and move towards discovery as quickly as possible.
So the uranium market has seen various fluctuations, looking very good right now, very bullish. So how's the company positioning itself to navigate these market dynamics and capitalize on emerging opportunities in the industry?
Truthfully, it's by doing the work that we've done, being able to acquire an asset such as the Yath project in an early stage prior to it really becoming such an area play for a lot of other companies. Being right next door to a 40 million pound uranium asset that's enjoying a 10-kilometer drill program, it's really, for our side and for investors at this stage, the fact that we're super laser focused on getting drilling on as quickly as possible, getting boots on the ground and really advancing things forward. We have a tremendous data set that we are able to lean on. We've got a lot of things in the works that we'll be sharing over the coming weeks on how we plan to be able to advance and move that forward. And we think it's a really exciting time to be part of Generation.
Well, thanks for all the information, Chris. Best of luck with all your projects, everything you've got going on, and look forward to having you back on in the near future.
Thank you so much. We're excited to be here and excited to share in a couple of months what we've been able to do and really show the growth in the market cap of this company. We think the upside is tremendous. The drill, being able to get a drill on the ground here in short order is we're really excited about it. We think it's an exemplary project.